I'm trying to hide this part of the camera because I will keep looking there. Sova Gajina Nunayana, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, it is the same day I recorded the previous video because you know what, sina nguvu ya could look good when I'm on quarantine, so you need to bear with me because I think I'll look the same on this video and the next video. So yeah, be my guest, boo. But thank you guys for, you know what, I appreciate, like I have always told you, I really appreciate, and I mean it from, I don't know where, from the deepest part of my heart. So today, the previous two videos have been long, so I'll try and make this one a very short one. Today I'll be talking about etiquette, common sense etiquette, things that you don't need to be taught in school, things that you need to know on your fingertips, and things that you need to, we all need to stop doing. I'll go through them haraka haraka. If I have an instance that has happened to me, I'll give you a short story, but here goes the list. Number one, if anyone gets a call, if anyone receives a call where he or she cannot excuse themselves, it is etiquette to shut the fuck up and let the person talk on phone. If the person if you guys are in a car and you can't, and he or she can't excuse themselves at that specific moment, it is etiquette for you to shut the fuck up. It is like, it doesn't matter who the person is talking to, it doesn't really matter. All you need to do is nyamaza, like just shut up. I expect the same. If I am on phone and I can't excuse myself, you just need to shut up, because you don't know who I'm talking to. It could be my better half. Anyway, I'm just kidding. It is etiquette and you don't need to be taught that in school. Hata nimekasirika. Number two, please, this one just makes me so mad. Please ask if it's okay to video call before actually video calling. You just there WhatsApping, una chat to call WhatsApp, and then all of a sudden someone is video calling you. I know, I think that's nini. That's umeenda against whatever personal space. I can't even have personal space on my phone. I know. You need to ask me first. You need to ask someone first. I know I share this with a lot of people. You need to ask someone first if it's okay for you to video call before you actually video call. What if I'm just from the bathroom, and I'm holding my phone chatting, and I don't have clothes on, and I accidentally accept the video call and you see me? It's not fair. Ask me first before video calling, or generally just ask anyone before video calling. Number three, Kenyans and us millennials, do not say anything online that you cannot say face to face. Do not throw shade online that you can't tell me or tell someone face to face. That's bad manners. It's not even etiquette. That's bad manners. Let's be very careful with the things that we say online, because anything you say doesn't come back. Okay. Another one is calling late night. Honestly speaking, personally, I mostly sleep early, so 10 to me is quite late. Imagine I'm just sleep, akisezo usingizi imeshika, nimelala, and I have struggled to get that sleep. Nimejaribu kutoka 7 p.m. kujaribu kupata hiyo usingizi, and then it fikas around 8:30 hapo ama 9, and then I get my sleep, alafu wako hapo kunipigia 11. Really? Sometimes my phone is not on silent, and that really disturbs me. Just think, don't call me at night, don't call anyone at night. If it can't, unless you have a certain relationship, unless it's your boo, unless it's your family, unless it's your very good friend, and they have a valid reason why they're calling you at late night, let's avoid those late night calls. It's not right. It's not it. No, don't do that. Another one, this one mostly happens with men. Introduce the person you are with. You don't have to say who they are to you, but it's etiquette just to say before you continue with the conversation. It is etiquette to say na huyo anaitwa Nayanae, anaitwa Sheila. Don't give details of who I am and where I come from, na mimi ni wa Narok na sijui nini na jina yangu iko na I3. No, but it is etiquette. It is always etiquette to introduce the person you are with. It is yani you just say, and her name is Sheila, and and this is, you don't need to go into details, but it is etiquette to introduce the person you are with. Another one, this one has been said over and over and over and over and over again. Sometimes me personally, I have also gone against this rule because I thought we were boys, but I think you should never visit anyone before you call them. You should never visit anyone before you call, unless, again, like the fifth point, unless you have a certain relationship with the person or the person has a key. So of course that means they don't need to call you. But if you guys are not like that tight, I think it is very important for you to call first before you actually visit. It is very important. I'm just there walking around my house naked and then I hear someone knocking. Anyway, just kidding. Do not. Now the next one, I don't even know if it's the next one or it's number 7 or number 8 or whatever. I'll write them down if possible. But hata niko na makasiriko before niendelee. Do not enter anyone's house with shoes on. Who are you? Do not, especially if you know the rules of that house, do not enter anyone's house with shoes on. Remove the shoes at the door. If there is no mat, remove the shoes outside, or you remove your shoes outside and you carry them in there. Like, I mean, do not. This is huku ni wapi mnataka kutembea na kuingia na viatu kwa nyumba ya mtu? My God. And you don't, and you want to have them on the whole time, even if you're staying for a second. Remove your shoes. By the way, remove. Me, I have a problem like that. I have a problem with people who enter people's house. Not even. Remove your shoes. End of story. Remove, unless again you have an agreement. There's some people, as in, let me not expound, but just remove your shoes. Etiquette number 8. Hey, shower before you sleep when you visit someone. Do not go to anyone's bed when you haven't showered. Really, if it's possible, immediately if you are going for a sleepover and you guys are friends or lovers or whatever, if you're going for a sleepover, if it's possible, just shower first. Just shower first. Like, it is etiquette for you to shower if you're having a sleepover. Like, don't go to anyone's bed at all if you haven't showered. It is, wow, oh my God, it is so wrong. Wow, it is so wrong on so many levels. I have beef with people who do that. Maybe I have committed these offenses, maybe because these ones are offenses before, but at this point of our lives, especially as women, okay, both genders, women, we're not even supposed to talk about it. I hope you're not even having this discussion with anyone, because women, I mean, minimum times you need to shower in a day is 2. That's minimum. But if you're going to a friend's place or a lover's place or you whatever, please shower first. Please don't go to anyone's bed when you haven't showered. We don't even know where you've been the whole day and what you've been touching, and then you go to my don't. And then me kwanza, when you come to my house, the first thing I do, and if you're having a sleepover, even like when you come to our place go home or whatever, when you come to our place, the first thing we do is we change the sheets. We always have whatever clean sheets for anyone who's sleeping at our place or in my place or wherever. And then now you come to my bed with not so clean bed sheets. Aki tunaweza kosa, I mean, whatever, when you're not so clean, aki maybe you're sweat, even maybe you just had a shower in your house, lakini aki, as long as you've been out of the house, aki, you need to shower. I don't even know how much I can stress this point, but just makes me angry. Yes. Higher. Unless, oh, this is for girls. When you're going out for, or even people who are, or people of the opposite sex but are friends, like a girl and a boy, or two girls. If it's a girls date, unless you guys have talked about it before, the bill is supposed to be shared. Like everyone caters for their own bill. By the way, women, hapa niko na shida kubwa sana na nyinyi. Hapa niko na shida kubwa sana na nyinyi. You guys go out to hang out. Maybe you're 4, you're 3 of you. You go, you sit down, and then whatever comes. Maybe you are in a place where you don't need to pay first. And then when the bill comes, mnakaa ni kama hamuelewi mnafaa kulipa. Mnakaa ni kama you left the house knowing that someone is going to cater for your bills. I know, me, by the way, that is such a turn off. Oh my god. When you get out of if you don't have enough money to go out, say it before you go out. Like if the person is boys enough, they will tell you, I got it, or they'll say you know, like you'll pay me back, whatever. But if it's a girl's date, and you haven't talked, I haven't called you and I'm like, hey, sasa pesh, wacha nikupeleke out, you know, if I haven't said those exact words, as long as tumeenda out, tumeenda ku have whatever meal we are having, everyone gets their own bill. Everyone gets their, I hope this is clear. I don't like the way girls go sit at the club or in a restaurant and they're there having a good time, but when the bill comes, wow, kila mtu either on their phone. Now that's the time that they need to reply all the messages that are coming in. That's the time that they need to go to the washroom. That's the time that they're entertaining the boy who's just saying hi to them. As long as we haven't discussed about it before we left, yeah, as long as see mimi, because maybe if I suggest it, I'm gonna pay for the bill, by the way. You are that to be shani. But if we haven't talked, if it's a mutual thing, like if it's like, oh hi, by the way, it's been a while since we went out, see, we go out, you know, you need to read the vibes and you need to know. And if you're not able to pay for it, talk before you go out. Like say, by the way, I hope this is on you, or by the way, me, I'm out of cash, you know, prior, so that the person knows. Anajipanga. Now what if they don't have enough money? Gosh, I'm angry. Next, and I think last, I think we'll have bonus, but the one that is here is Jamini. How do you give out my number? How do you give out my number without asking me? And it's not even business. Si biashara mmeenda kunitafutia. You just sit down and give someone my number and you haven't asked me, you haven't called me to ask me. Really? Really? How do you do that? That is the worst thing you will do to anyone. By the way, don't. Never. All my friends know it. Before I give anyone's number, I'm just like, unless we're together, like unless you're boys, you know, you need to know what kind of relationship you have with someone before you decide to go out and give out their number. Who does that? I'm so angry. Never do that, baby. And kwa hawa watu wenye wanaibanga nini? Hawa watu wenye wanaibanga numbers, like someone steals a number from their friend's phone and then they text you. Already that is not etiquette. Already that is not it. That is bad manners. Tabia mbaya. And then number 2, you start texting me and trying to have a conversation with me, and you're not telling me where you got my number from. You're not telling me where you got my number from. Ati guess. Ati nikikwambia nitauliwa. No. If you want, I will leave you there talking to yourself, baby. Nitakuacha hapo ukijoga. Ati unaniambia try to. Ati huwezi kumbuka. If it's a new number, 2 things here. Na kwanza nimesema don't give out my number without asking me. I'm supposed to either say yes or no. It's my number, for crying out loud. It's my number. Number 2, if you steal my number from your boy's phone or your girl's phone, just tell me. Don't stop trying to make me guess, or trying to make me think who will steal my number, or telling me that you will be killed if they knew. You already did the deed, boo. So tell me who the damn you are and where you got my number from. And the last one, You texting me from a new number. I don't have this number, and you're telling me to try and figure out who you are. My God, nitakuita Moher, nikuite Wanjiko, nikuite George, nikuite all the names in this world. Because I don't know who you are. I'll leave you there talking with yourself, having a conversation with yourself. Tell me who you are. Stop making me guess and it's a new number, unless I lost your number. And it's okay for you to remind me who you are if I lost your number. By the way, tunapelekanga hii maneno mbali. Yani uli delete number yangu. Now if I don't have your number, that basically means we don't talk much. Hata sijui hapo tunabisha. I have fruit flies, my God. Yes. That's etiquette. Sawa. I think those are those are the things that I've experienced, and my sister and I were talking about them. And yeah, please add some. And wow, what were DM? What were DM? Any you text me in my DM. By the way, on Instagram I'm at Nayanai. On Twitter it's Nayanai Ngosor. On Facebook it's Sheila Nayanai Ngosor. I'm not even sure, but I'll just put all the handles for you to follow your girl. But now let me tell you about the Instagram. So this person just texts me. Random people, they DM me. They're like, hi. I'm like, hi, because I respond to my DMs, by the way. And then the next question, the next statement, actually, you're so sexy, baby. Ah, my God, baby. Who's baby? Are you my dad or my mom calling me baby? Ati baby. Haki nyinyi lakini mnajiangushanga. Huh? I don't know if that's etiquette, but I mean that's a tip. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate. So you know what to do. You know, leave a like. Acha niwaambie kwanza nyinyi watu wenye mnaona videos zangu na hamview. Do you know the kingdom of God? Do you know? Do you know the kingdom of God? People subscribe right now. Subscribe. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Please like, comment, share, and feel free to add the things that you think are etiquette or not etiquette, and things that we all need to improve on. Thank you guys for watching. Kanyoraling. I keep looking here because this is where I can see myself, but well, Kanyoraling, Karanyoraling, and Oliseri.